Well, it's Sunday, and I thought I was going to have a day off today. I thought, no videos today. I'll have a day off and just enjoy the hazy weather. Not sure whether they're blocking out the sun today or not. And then lying in bed this morning, I found this on my Twitter feed, and I thought, I can't leave that. I can't leave it 5 minutes. So I didn't. On GMB, I presume is ITV's breakfast show. As I said, I keep saying I don't watch the mainstream telly. I just get clips off Twitter. Nevertheless, Ed Millipede was interviewed on Good Morning Britain talking about electric cars. Because he's the Minister for Net Zero, remember. So, look, I think the easiest thing is watch this and then we'll have a discussion about it. Here we go. Now, at this point, you should be watching a clip of Great Morning Britain or whatever, GMB, whatever it is. But YouTube have blocked it for copyright reasons. So, in order to make this video make sense, I have the transcript of said interview and I will play both parts, both the newsreader and Ed Miliband. One of the best impressions you've ever heard. I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's like a fat Mike Yarwood. That's a reference, isn't it? Right, so here we go. Suspend your disbelief. Have you got one? I haven't yet. It's a work in progress. Practice what you preach. It's a work in progress. We were on our way to buying one before lockdown. It's going to happen, I promise you. I have bought an electric bike. It's on its way. So hang on, you're pushing for everyone to have an electric car and you don't have one yourself? I'm pushing to make it accessible. It's not even accessible to you. You haven't experienced it. You'd like to think if you want the whole nation to get an electric car, you would have had one for some time, trialled it, so you can tell us whether it's any good or not. I've definitely been in an electric car. It's the way we've got to go for climate reasons. This change is coming. This change can benefit our country. I mean, short of eating a bacon sandwich badly, it's like Ed Miliband was in the room. Anyway, back to me talking about the video that you haven't just watched. Yeah, I had exactly the same reaction as you. This is the Minister for Net Zero. This is the man who is telling us that we have to drive an electric car. We have to have solar panels. We have to have windmills, and we have to pay more for it. I'm trying to get the bills down. That's what I'm trying to do. We're doing a shit job of it, aren't you? Because bills are just going up and up and up. Nothing's going down. But, as I've been saying from day one, this is about us, not them. They don't have to do it. It's one rule for them, one rule for us. And there he is, saying it on national telly to the millions, I don't own an electric car. And he's smiling about it because he's taking the piss. He genuinely doesn't give a shit. Oh, I've ordered an electric bike. And? You've ordered one. You haven't even got one. And then there's so many bits. I mean, this clip is like that long, yet there's so much in it. This is what's got to happen. This is what needs to happen. Right, so why haven't you got an electric car then? Well, it's a work in progress. All right, since when? Well, I was going to buy one before lockdown. Hey, 2020? You were going to buy one in 2020 and then lockdown happened, so you didn't buy one. That's obviously not the reason you didn't buy one. 5 years you've had, Edward. 5 years to buy a milk float and you still haven't bought one. Why is that? Oh, well, I'm getting round to it. Bollocks. You're never getting around to it. You've got no intention of having one because you know they're shit and you won't have one. But you make everyone else have one because it's us and them. As I've been saying and banging on about it. Like this week with the whole, all the government departments have to have electric cars by 2026 with exceptions. Ed Miliband, he's the exception because he don't want one. So he ain't having one. Sunak ain't got one. What's that bloke called that's ruining London? Can. He's got 2 supercharged Range Rovers. He ain't having one. And he's the guy who's restricted travel all around London for anything but milk floats. In fact, he's even charging milk floats in certain places now as well. And this is the point. This is the point. The whole thing, the whole climate thing, as I've been saying from day one, is you will do as you're told and we won't. Because we know it's shit. So we're not going to do it for ourselves, but we're going to make you do it. The guy that is in charge of the whole climate scam in Britain doesn't own a milk float. Was going to buy one 5 years ago, but hasn't bought one. Why not? It's about making it accessible to everyone. Well, it's got to be accessible to you then, isn't it? Because you're being paid 6-figure salaries, and not to mention the massive bungs you're getting off all the energy companies to do this. Oh, and not forgetting that that climate consulting firm that you had to work out whether GB Energy was profitable or not, of which you're the sole shareholder and which received £4 million from the government to carry out the research, and you're the sole shareholder. So you've got that as well. Yet you don't drive a milk float. We all have to drive a milk float in the next 5 years, or else the planet's going to die. But not you. Not you. No. And there you are on telly saying it to the world. Now, come on. Even milk floaters, you've got to look at that and go, well, it's a bit odd, isn't it? You'd think he'd be driving around London like some virtue signalling twat in a Nissan Leaf going, oh, this is brilliant. This is the future of transportation. I absolutely love it. But he ain't. He's travelling around in a supercharged Range Rover, just like the rest of them, because they're really good cars, they're really comfortable, and you can drive for it. Well, you don't drive. I bet he probably hasn't even got a car because he doesn't drive. I bet his missus has got a driving licence. I bet Ed Miliband doesn't even drive at weekends because he lives in London, so nobody drives in London because it's a pain in the ass. On the football last night, the chairman of Crystal Palace caught the tube to Wembley because it took him 20 minutes. Gary Lineker went in a car, took him 2 hours. There you go. There's another virtue signalling twat. Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker. Oh, yes, we've all got to do our bit for the asylum seekers and blah-de-blah-de-blah. But at a chauffeur-driven car, the chairman of Crystal Palace, worth more money than Gary Lineker, gets the tube. And this is the point. It is all about you do as you're told, do as we say, not do as we do. And there it is. It's there. It's not even in black and white. It's in glorious Technicolor for everyone to see. And even the presenters of that programme, GMB, Good Morning Britain. I thought Good Morning Britain was Anne and Nick. That shows how long it is since I watched breakfast telly. Anyway, even they're going, well, practice what you preach. No, it's about making it accessible for everyone else. No, it's not, mate. And people are starting to see through it. And hopefully, clips like that will make even more people see through it and go, well, hang on, what is actually going on here? It's mind-blowing. Every day is mind-blowing. And we are being trolled. We are being trolled by the government, who are just taking the piss. They must sit there every Sunday and go, oh, what should we do now? Piss them off. All right, let's all drive electric cars. Yeah, what about us? No, not us. All right, what else should we do? Oh, tell them they got to pay more for their energy. What about us? Well, no, ours is on expenses, isn't it? So it don't matter. Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, well, it don't matter if bills go up then because we're not paying it anyway. They're paying our bills. They're paying for our cars. So they can pay for us to have the proper stuff and they can go without. And that is the world we now live in. And there he is, the Minister of Net Zero, telling you to drive an electric car, but doesn't drive one himself. Future my arse.
I presume you've got one.
I haven't yet. It's a work in progress.
What? Practice what you preach.
It's a work in progress. We were actually on our way to buying one before lockdown. It is going to happen, I promise you. I have bought an electric bike, but it's on its way.
So hang on. So you're pushing for everyone to have an electric car, and you don't have one yourself.
Pushing to make it accessible. Look, I'm pushing to make it accessible.
It's not even accessible to you.
But you haven't even experienced one yourself. I mean, you'd like to think if you're going to tell us all to get an electric car and encourage the nation to embrace electric cars, you would have trialled it out for some time and can tell us whether it's any good or not.
Well, I've definitely been in an electric car, and look, it's the way we've got to go. It's the way we've got to go for climate reasons. This is the point. This change is coming. This change can benefit our country. I want to be part of that change.